Okay, we have a GE refrigerator compressor inverter that's not running the compressor. And how to test this guy. So there's two cables going into this box. It's basically a variable voltage compressor. It says 230. That means you cannot hook up 110 volts to it, otherwise you're gonna burn it out. You can hook up 3-in-1 capacitor, starter, booster to it. Has to be OEM, exactly the same what you need for the amperage, horsepower. Then there's a code there that actually this VCC code tells what kind of software is running from the control board. So there's two cords here, and this one is 110 volts, the bigger one. Should be getting 110 volts always to this one, and to this one should be 5 to 12 volts DC current. So if you're not sure, you can always unplug this guy and measure if you're getting 5 to 12 volts. And if you are, and you're getting 110 volts to that, that means this cable is telling the compressor to run, the converter board to run, and it's not running. So these are a common one to burn out, so we're gonna replace this guy here. So this one's kind of in the back behind this process tube, so I'm gonna strip everything off here. I'm gonna take this valve off to get more room, and we're gonna take this guy off. We're gonna test the compressor. I already tested my voltages. 110 volts AC here, and this one 5 to 12 volts in DC, and I was getting voltages, so I ordered a new part. And, all right, let's see how it goes. So this is the DC signal, the skinny cables. It's a 5 volts DC, and that's basically that's what tells compressor to run. And this bigger cable is 110 volts. AC. Okay, go 122. So, and that one is always there, no matter compressor runs or not. So that's how we know if you're getting a signal to run the compressor, and if it's not running, 9 times out of 10 is your inverter board. This is a new one on there. But always, before ordering the part, take the old inverter board and test the compressor for grounding. Grounding and almost between the windings. So, okay, so we're gonna get this screw out of here. And there's another one down there. Okay, so we got everything disconnected. Got the ground wire disconnected. All of that is irrelevant. Yep, there it goes. The box comes right off. So now I can use a screwdriver, pop this guy off. Or just pull it off by hand. So you see the yellow mark on this. These are where the capacitors are. They get heated up pretty good, and these guys fail eventually. Take a note how this guy is installed. Single one at the bottom, the other two. If you get aftermarket, part might be different color wires, you might get confused. Make sure you're getting the identical, because there's all over over at the internet a little bit different ones. Sometimes you have same amperage, same horsepower, but the control signal is different, and it's not going to work. So you got to punch in the model number in the on Sears Parts Direct website. Type in for the search compressor inverter board, and you can get the substitute part number or direct part number for it, and make sure you get the right one. And one thing to do is to test between these three terminals, test the ohms, also test for grounding to one of the copper tubes. If there's no grounding between the windings and the body of the compressor should be good, and the ohms should be similar between all three, and pretty low, couple ohms only. And that way we know compressor is in good shape, and we can proceed installing a new one. Okay, so I have my ohm meter on the beeper here, shows ohms. I tested the terminal to ground, and there's no grounding. I tested between each terminal. It's hard to show, but I was getting 7 ohms between each terminal. For this huge compressor is about correct. So we should be good. Let's try to put it on. Okay, so this is a GE genuine part number WR49X10283, and we do still have to use these connectors to you gotta find the right one that will connect to the low voltage cable. Actually, this one we don't need to use it, so it should be good. There you go, and the compressor sounds good. Looks like we did a good job. So alright, hope that helps with your repairs, guys. Thanks for watching.